And this is actually one of the reasons I got rid of it. Definitely not miss that. Hello everybody, I've got something very special in front of me, but just before we carry on I just want to say a few things. Track days are actually allowed to go ahead now, so because of that we're actually giving away on Track Car Giveaways a free track day with a track car, so you get the whole car for yourselves, well for you and a friend, for the whole day, your fully built track car just for you on the track. Drive it however you want, and if you want me to come along, I'll come along with you as well. That's on Track Car Giveaways now. The odds are really good, really cheap, so that runs out in probably a day after you see this video, so head over there if you want to get that and celebrate the track days with me and a sick car. And also we are still giving away the Megane. We've still got a few days left on the Megane, so please head over and get a ticket. The quicker that goes, the quicker we can get the next car. And the next car that we got planned is amazing, but nonetheless, let's crack into what is behind me, or in front of me right now. Boom. This is the Evo. Now, I've had so many people message me saying that the Evo was for sale. I've seen them all, don't worry, so many messages. The Evo's for sale, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. But sadly, I haven't bought it. I couldn't afford this car, but a good friend of mine, Channy, actually bought his car. He got this car for such a good deal, it was impossible. I'm going to come like this so you can see me. It was impossible to say no to. Channy actually owns Ash Performance, so he's actually the guy with the 1200 brake GTR, which you may or may not have seen on Living Life Fast recently. Good friend of mine. We're going to be doing a lot of things. He's going to be doing a lot of things on this as well. He gave me the car for the day, said do whatever you want to do with it, and if this video can do enough for Ash Performance and enough for Channy, he's going to let me take the GTR out if we can get him to a certain amount of followers. I'm going to have a look how many followers he's got, but if we can get him to a certain amount of number that's on the screen now. You've not read this, Channy, but you're going to give me the GTR. So yeah, Ash Performance is everything, remapping. It's like the West Coast Customs of Manchester. So Channy, thank you for giving me this car. I'm just going to literally jump in the video and show you guys around the car, what's changed, what's different, why I got rid of it, do I regret it, things like that, anything that's broken with it, anything that's not broken with it, and the plans list, everything. I'm just going to do, not like a review, but just like a recap over this Evo. It would be silly for me not to. Obviously it was a big part of the channel, so I think we should just jump into the car and crack on with the video. Now, if you might have noticed, the splitter is gone, and that's because as soon as he bought it, he took it out and I don't know what happened, he just said he'd lost it. He also said that he absolutely battered the hell out of the car when he first got it, just to see if anything would break. So I'm guessing during that battering, he might have hit something and the splitter's gone AWOL. So yeah, first drive, guys. Does it feel like my car? Definitely, it feels exactly like my car. There's nothing like I forgot. I've remembered it all. There's a few things which I've kind of don't remember. I don't remember it being so basic inside. I don't remember sitting so high either. I'm literally sitting so high. Just doesn't make the car feel as sporty as what I remember getting in it. I feel like I'm sitting on top of the car. But oh my god, there's one thing that's definitely not changed, and that's how many people look at this car. Everybody looks at it. Everybody stares. Some people might think that's a good idea. Personally, I thought it was one of the things that kind of got annoying. You could never go under the radar. Everything where you felt like you was being watched constantly, whether that be just by the drivers, whether that be by the police. Everyone just stares at you in this car. I've already had some bad experiences with this car, and I've seen some bad things. Now, Channy's only had this car for a couple of days. He's not really had the chance to look at it. He just ran me and said, is it a good car for money? I said, yeah, it is, to be fair. So he went and got it and pretty much gave me the keys straight away, near enough. But the fuel killer, I was just sat at Shell for about 20 minutes because the fuel release doesn't work. So that was a pain. And we've got 3 AYC lights on, and I've looked and it's because the fluid's low. So I'm guessing when the guy who bought it off me fixed the diff leak, they didn't top up the AYC fluid. So that's why so the car's probably not going to handle as good as it used to with me because the AYC clearly isn't working. But nonetheless, they still handle amazing without the AYC. I thought the gearbox had a much better throw. The throw feels well long, really long, because compared to my Sora, the throw is so long. And after having a car which is very stiff as the R154 and the Sora, This feels like you're driving a truck or something. And driving this as a daily, there's a reason why Evos get such bad, you know, feedback as daily drivers, because they're just horrible to drive daily. Like the way the gearbox works and how quick ratioed it is, and how everything's so snappy and it's all polybus, it's all really stiff. Don't get me wrong, it's a great driving experience, but driving to this place where I'm going to drive it fast is awful. Not awful, but it's just a bit of a pain driving it as a daily. Like, you're constantly changing gears, the clutch is dead heavy, everything's like dead notchy and like stiff, and you know, it's not built as a comfy car. Still have this giant crack at the windscreen from when I had it, which started this big, and then week by week it kind of just grew into this massive thing, and it became a pain because it was really hard to get glass for this car, and the trim kept flying off, so that's sealed down. It was a bit of a pain, but I just knocked money off of the new owner and he said he changed, but obviously they never did. You know, that it is nice to be in a car which feels sporty again. Obviously the Soarer is probably my favourite car I've ever had, but you know, you can't deny the fact that it's not built to go around corners fast. You're sliding everywhere over the seats, and the steering isn't, you know, the car feels quite boaty. It's nice being a car which just feels so light and responsive for the steering, and seats which actually do the job. I'm actually being kept in the seat. I have picked the worst day to do this. It's bank holiday, and I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 cyclists on this one stretch of road that I'm on. I have picked the worst day to do this. Literally look at how many fucking cars there are. Not cars, but how many people there are. Look at everyone looking. Everyone. Oh my god, round the corners, mate. It's not as talky as I remember, but round the corners, Jesus Christ. You just have so much confidence because I know the brake's going to work, I know the tyres are going to work, I know the suspension's good. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this car. Wow. What a car, man. Seriously. This car. Guys, if you've got, he bought his car for 10 grand. It's just so effortless, absolutely effortless, and this is actually one of the reasons I got rid of it, guys. It's just too good. It's too good for public roads. You've got to literally be flying, I mean flying, to get some sort of sense of danger, and that's why we all drive fast, is to get some sort of adrenaline. And this car just does it so well that you don't really get that feeling unless you're absolutely, see, everyone loves this car, unless you're absolutely flying. And it's dangerous. It's actually dangerous. I'm the sort of guy, I'm actually quite a tame driver in relative terms. I don't like driving like a dickhead, but in this car you have to, just to fulfill its need, fulfill your need, you have to drive it like an absolute dickhead. And it's just dangerous, you know, and it can't really do much else. You can't really have fun in it unless you're ragging the bollocks off it. Now for some people that's amazing, but for me, I kind of like to have fun without, you know, risk being arrested. So that's one of the reasons why I got rid of it, because it's just too much of a car for the public roads. Not miss the brake squeal. Definitely not miss that. They're just one of a kind. They literally are one of a kind. What a car for 10 grand. Hi! Hi! What's this?
Is that yours, mate? Okay, pleasure. Alright.
Thank you, mate. We got it back, we got it back. Oh. No, mate, thank you so much. It's a lot of money, that. Thank you, mate. Okay. Thank you. So that was scary. I'm intrigued to see what it actually shows. Like, what a guy. I would have never found that. He is a legend. People ask me a lot, why did I sell it? Now, I sold it because, I mean, slightly because of the reasons I said earlier about it. Just, you know, you have to be pissing a lot of people off to have fun in it. But mainly because I just got bored of the all-wheel drive. Like, I've got the Audi, it's all-wheel drive, and the Subaru, which is all-wheel drive, then I got this that was all-wheel drive. And, you know, it's fun for going fast, but that's all it's fun for. And I really wanted to get into the rear-wheel drive scene. I knew that I wanted to do some skids, and I knew I wanted to get into drifting a little bit, and I just couldn't with the Evo, go down a different pathway. So we got this, and we got the Sora, and I don't regret it at all. I absolutely love the Sora so much. I just wanted to add something new, and I love my old school Jap stuff. I think they're so much cooler, and I just wanted a new sound. I got used to this sound. I just wanted a noise of a cooler car. I was looking at Skylines, and I was looking at 1Js and stuff. Although that is a soundtrack. Woo. So yeah, there it is. There is Eva. I don't even know if the name is still Eva. I'm gonna have to message Channy and make sure the name is Eva. There it is. What a car to drive. Do I regret selling it? No. Obviously it's great to drive it, and now we can drive it because of Ash Performance. He said we can drive it whenever we want, and GTR next. Do I regret selling it? No. I always make very calculated decisions on things, and there's a reason I wanted to get rid of it, and that reason still stands. Which I explained in the videos, but there she is. It's so nice to drive it again. I can't wait to see what Channy's going to do to it at Performance. We're going to be going down. If he's doing anything major, we're going to be going down and filming it all and letting you guys see it and experience it all as well. So go give Channy, go give Ash Performance a follow, and go give Channy a follow. Channy puts up all of his cars, like the GTR is just insane. Now he's got this, and he's got a fucking new A5 as well, the bastard. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm sorry if a lot of you thought I was going to be buying it, but I can't afford to have this car, and I don't have any space to put this car, but it's practically mine now. Now Johnny's got it, practically mine.